why you should use Blue King on majority of teams in literal 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. Why you should use him on most teams is because he is an actual beast. He's a unit that can support as well as attack, as well as has an AoE for his ultimate, and the AoE hits literal like colossal damage. Okay, if you have the right armor, if in everything, it literally hits the colossal damage. But anyway, let's get right into this video. All right, so we got Blue King here. Let's just go ahead and talk about, he is a free-to-play unit. I think like as soon as you get in like story mode, you get him. I think you get him from story mode. 100%. You 100% get him off the back basically. And he is a free-to-play unit, and he is arguably the best unit in the game. Now, his first card is his third form fossilization. What this does is the first rank 1 inflicts damage equal to 200% on one enemy. Rank 2 does 200% on one enemy, and it also petrifies for 1 turn. And petrify basically means it renders them useless. It just incapacitates target and removes all buffs and debuffs. Effect is removed when target is attacked. This is a good counter to basically everything, because if you have somebody that can stack buffs like Derriere, for example, or like Red Escanor, which we are going to get literally tomorrow, you can remove all their buffs literally with just 1 petrify. And rank 3 does 250% of attack on one enemy and petrifies for 2 turns, which is also really good. Really good. And his second card, rank 1, removes debuffs, which is okay. Let's talk about why this really correlates to why he is really good and why he should be used on any team. Removing debuffs, there are a lot of characters in this game that inflict debuffs of all kinds, okay, whether it's petrify, whether it's corrosion or whatever. He can remove debuffs from all allies on rank 1, and to make it better, rank 2 and 3 heals HP for 30% and 50% and also removes debuffs. This is really strong because he literally, like, your team cannot lose when you have a Blue King. You cannot be debuffed if you play your king right. Now, unless somebody like fossilizes your king, I mean, they might waste a card on fossilizing him, and then boom, you still have your whole team to fight, and you're like, you fossilized the wrong person. Even if they would have fossilized the right person, you can remove debuffs, and that just, I feel like this card just makes him so strong. It makes him, it just like, it's the definition of king. His Purify. He's literally changed the meta for PvP because of Purify when he came out and when everybody actually started playing him in PvP. So definitely this card is really strong, and this card also helps control and put pressure on your enemies, and also it hits for damage. It's not like he's a weak hitter. He can hit for like 30-40k depending on your armor and if you have a maxed out 6-star. And okay, let's now get on to his ult. His ult is Spear tries to full 4 forms Sunflower. This is without his without the combined attack, right? This inflicts shatter damage equal to 420% of attack on all enemies. Shatter damage ignores resistance. Doesn't matter how much resistance you have, it is ignoring it. It is going to hit like a truck. It is an AoE. If you have this 6/6, that is like unfortunate for your enemy that's going against you if you ult rush. And then this is cross shooting. This is his combined attack with small DN. Inflicts shatter damage equal to 480% of attack on all enemies, and of course it ignores resistance. This literally hits for so much damage, and also his unique it's really not that reliable unless you run a Kingbrum team, but Fairy King increases fairy allies basic stats by 8%. Besides that, he is literally a beast. Like literally a beast. Like I can't stress it enough. This guy right here, and then like his health, his HP is so high, and like it can even go higher. Like he has one of the highest HP stats in the game. But yeah, this unit is a must for every team you play. If you just want to play it safe. Like literally, he is the most fun unit to play. He's fun to play, right? He supports your team by healing, removing debuffs, and he also can apply control and pressure with his fossilization. Okay? Really, one of the teams, like most of the teams I run have Blue King in them. Like, well, not right now. Right now I'm working on a control team for a video, of course, you guys. Y'all will have that later on. But basically, I run him in most death matches because he's literally just, he's so godly, right? He's strong in some death matches as well. And in PvP, like I said, control and support. So like, let's just let's have an example real quick, right? Say for example, you are going against a Blue Demon Meliodas, Blue Lilia, and Escanor, which would be like a pin team, right? You can literally, like, say for example, Blue Demon Meliodas goes for corrosion on you, right? Boom, you have Blue King. You can purify so you won't take any further damage, even though that is wasting a card slot, which the opponent might want you to do, is just waste a card slot on a purify. You still save yourself a lot of damage, and you can also inflict a lot of damage, or you can take control of the game and you can fossilize them, right? So really, also a notable thing about him is, you know that Red Demon Meliodas inflicts a certain type of debuff where he can like ignite like 2 ignites, and then he could do 3 ignites, basically 3 debuffs, right? He could do like up 3, and it stacks. It keeps stacking. Just keep stacking, right? Say let me see. 1 second. Yeah, another thing about him that's really good, that's also good on Lilia, is he can remove, no matter how much debuffs are on your character, he removes all of them. Doesn't matter what they are, like removes every single last one. If it's a health restricting debuff, boom, he can literally just remove it and also heal you. It's literally so OP, because only some characters can only, like, say for example, they can just, like let me find her. Where's she at? Her. She can only heal. She doesn't remove debuffs at all. Okay, right here on 2-star she removes debuffs. Okay, I'm stupid. She removes debuffs on 2 and 3. But King removes debuffs on 1, and he also heals on 2 and 3. He heals, removes debuffs, can control. He has hella health, and his ult is an AoE. He is literally ideal for every team. It doesn't matter what team you run. He's literally the best for every team, in my opinion. I mean, a lot of people probably agree with me as well, because like he is literally, like, he's free to play. Like, you don't have to summon for him, okay? He is free to play. His location, story chapter 3, or the coin shop, right? Like, he's strong. And the best gear sets, of course, are HP and defense, because like he literally has so much HP and defense. Like, you can give him so much HP. He can have so much. Right now I'm working on my gear for him so I can play geared PvP for once, because like I haven't been working on gear. I've been just working on maxing out a lot of characters, 6-starring a lot of characters. It's been taking a lot of time, but sooner or later I'm gonna have it done. And also before tomorrow I'm gonna have my team ready for Final Boss Merlin, so we will have a video for that. But anyway, yes, Blue King, literally any team, literally, like he's just literally that good. Let me just set a team real quick. You can have, say for example, you can have Blue King, right? Where is he? You can have Blue King, right? You can have, okay, you have Blue King, you can have Escanor, right? Right? And then you can have, let's just put it out there for example, you can have Gother, right? And then in the back, you can have this guy, because his passive is literally, let me see. His passive is plus 30% defense related stats in PvP. So, this is the team, right? You can rank up, listen, you can rank up King, right? You can rank all his cards up, all his healing cards, all his debuff cards, all his, everything, right? And, like, this would make him basically so stronger than he originally was without Gother. Gother and King actually pair really well together. Like Gother and Blue Lilia pair really well together. So this team would work really well because you can rank up King. You can always constantly heal, basically. You can constantly remove debuffs. You can constantly fossilize your enemy and cause pressure because you have Escanor as well. So they're really confused on who to attack, and then when they're like, oh my god, I gotta take out his King before he just keeps buffing him, I mean skill ranking him, right? or I gotta take out his Escador before his Escador actually kills one of my users, or kills one of my players with his ult, right? And then right here, this guy isn't getting damaged at all because they're so focused on trying to take out your main units, and you're really, that's why everybody goes for King first in PvP, because they know the potential, they know what he can do. He is very strong. He's a strong unit that you cannot underestimate, and he's free to play. That's the crazy thing. It's just always going to be crazy to me. It's going to be mind-boggling to me. He is free to play, and he still does what he does, and he's still respected after all these months and years of literally 7 Deadly Sins PvP. But yeah, so your king, they're just gonna target your king and Escanor, and then they're gonna forget all about this. Increases all allies' attack by 10% at the start of next turn, and basically that is the end of the battle, because you're literally getting more attack stats. You can literally keep healing constantly. You can apply control as well as fossilization and damage, and then you could get ults and ult rush and pressure even more to make it to where they won't attack your Gother, to make it to where you will literally have so much damage that you can hit them with anything and they'll die. But yeah, Blue King is literally a unit that it should be with every team you play. I mean, in my opinion, if you have a Blue King and you don't have many other characters, definitely put Blue King on your team for PvP if you are playing PvP. He is very good support, he's very good control, he is very good damage, he is very good ult, and he is just a monster with HP and attack, right? As well as combat class. I still have to work on my armor and stuff, but anyway, like I said, don't let this fly past you. Don't make no weird teams where you literally don't have a support, okay? I mean, I know you might want to try it, right? I mean, you can try it. There's a lot of people that try stuff. I try stuff, right? But if you really want to win more, and you really want to like be consistent, and you really want control and power, Blue King on your team will literally just ensure that. He is so strong. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Without further ado, I thank you to everybody who came out to watch this video and supports me. If this video helped you understand more about King, or understand more about PvP, or any of his stats or anything, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment what video you want me to do next. And can we get this to 15 likes? But yeah, without further ado, thank you for everybody who came out to watch, and peace out. Hell!